Hi, my name is Tana Spradlin, and I'm going to do a video for you guys tonight, and I'm going to tell you about cystic fibrosis. A quick history: I'm married, have 3 kids. We live out by Haven, Kansas, and my oldest, Chase, has CF. He is 18. He got diagnosed when he was about 4 months old with CF. He's lived with it his entire life. He was born with it. Everybody that has CF are born with it. Cystic fibrosis is a life-threatening genetic disease. So both parents have to carry the gene, and then both parents have to carry a gene. They pass it down to their kids. You have 1 in 4 chance of having a kid with CF. So 25% chance the kid has CF, 50% chance that they'll just carry the gene, like I'm a carrier of the gene, and then 25% chance that they won't carry the gene and they don't have CF at all. CF is a disease that affects your lungs, so it causes this thick, sticky mucus to build up in your lungs, and you can't get it out. And it can lead to bacterial infections in your lungs, wheezing, coughing. It can also lead to respiratory failure later on in life because of all the thick, sticky mucus that's been built up. It also affects your pancreas, so you have to take digestive enzymes to help absorb all that food, because all this thick, sticky mucus is surrounding your pancreas too, and your pancreas won't release the enzymes, so you have to take enzymes, and you have to eat a high-calorie diet, like a lot of calories every day. Like Chase eats, I bet he eats 4,000 or 5,000 calories every day, and that food just goes right through him because he doesn't absorb it like we do. Another thing that it can affect is fertility in males, because of that thick, sticky mucus again builds up, and then it can make you infertile. Let's see, what are some other things that it can do, Jet?
Put you in the hospital?
Yep, he's been hospitalized many, many times in his life.
Like 4 times every year.
No, he gets hospitalized about twice a year. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. And most of the time when he does get hospitalized, it's because that thick, sticky mucus just sits there and it traps in his lungs. He can't cough it out. We do treatments for those, and Jet's going to show you guys some of the treatments here in a little bit. But he can't get it out, and he grows bugs like Pseudomonas and MRSA, and he's grown some fungus in his lungs before. So then he's hospitalized for several weeks to try to get rid of all that bacteria and fungus. Now about, I think, here I took some notes here. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, okay. About 30,000 people have CF in the United States, 70,000 worldwide. About 1,000 births every year in the United States. 1,000 of those kids will have CF. And let's see, the medications that he has to take, I brought some of the medications out for you guys to see. He probably takes about 20 pills a day. Lots of times, most of them are the enzymes that he takes, because he takes 4 or 5 of them when he eats a meal, and he always has to take them when he eats snacks. He does 2 or 3 different inhaled medications. What can I see? He does 2 or 3 different inhaled medications every day too. So he does breathing treatments, inhalers. Okay, Jet, thank you. He does inhalers, breathing treatments. And then he does his vest, which I'll let Jet demonstrate to you guys what this machine does. Go ahead, Jet. So this machine right here cost us about $20,000. Well, it didn't cost me. Insurance pays for it. So that's another thing. When you have a kid with CF, you have to have good insurance, because it is extremely expensive. The medications alone, they're approximately about $25,000, $26,000 a month in just medicine that he is on. Insurance pays for all of it. I do have to pay my co-pay, of course, and deductibles or whatever every year, and then after that they cover the rest of it. Praise God for that. And then here's the vest. So Chase puts this on every day, and he wears it for maybe 20 or 30 minutes a day. And this vest, what it does is it fills with air, and then it shakes him to help break loose that thick, sticky mucus in his lungs. So he wears this, and he does his inhaled medications at the same time normally that he's doing this. So, he takes medicines every day, so that affects him.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. That affects him every day. having to do his vest. I mean, it's completely time consuming in the CF world. I mean, a lot of time spent doing treatments. Oh, see, now this vest will it gets real tight and it fills in there and it just sits there and shakes. And it'll go through cycles where it'll kind of slow down a little bit and let them cough. And then it'll get real tight again and it'll shake really hard and then it'll slow down so they can cough. Expensive, and we had one. It was really, really big and obnoxious and loud. So it took a lot of effort to try to get him the newer one, but we did get it approved. Insurance paid for it, which is really nice. So a lot of medications. Yep, and we just started on a new medication called Orkambi. Started on a new medication called Orkambi. Okay, so you can stop that now. And I mean, they spent years researching this new medication. It's this one. It takes, where'd it go? It takes 2 pills in the morning and 2 pills in the night. And it actually fights the gene that causes CF. It fights the underlying gene. So that's really quite amazing. And that will decrease hospital stays. It'll increase his pulmonary function stuff. He goes to the doctor quite frequently. Every 3 months we go to clinic, if not more, depending on how healthy he is. And then at clinic he sees a team of doctors and nurses, respiratory therapists, dietitians, social workers, and it takes hours while you're there. It's a very long process. He has done really pretty good in school, considering he's missed a lot of school due to his CF. He really has a pretty good attitude about it. He's been through phases in his life where he didn't. Like, probably from the time it started to become a teenager, it was very unfair and whiny. But now he's kind of, I mean, he lives with it and he doesn't feel like it's any big deal. It's just part of who he is and his life. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys all his treatments and all his medications, just do a little awareness video for you. Now, raising money is very important for the CF world because 90% of every dollar that's raised actually goes towards CF research. That way we can get these awesome medications like this Orkambi that will literally extend his life. It could extend it years. The average CF person lives to be around 40, which is really good because it used to be a childhood disease. You never made it through your childhood. So to live to be 40 and have CF is awesome. About half of every CF patient lives to be at least 40. Some of them live longer, some of them don't. And organ donation is huge in the CF world too because those lungs you'll eventually go into respiratory failure. So they lots of times will need a double lung transplant. So if you guys are not organ donors, fill out your little back of your driver's license, get online, fill out your organ donor cards, make sure your family's aware that you want to be an organ donor because one person can save a lot of lives by donating organs. So that's really huge too. Hopefully we never ever have to deal with any of that. But if that ever does come down to it, then he'll have to someday get an organ or a lung transplant. Anyway, thanks for listening to my video. Bye.